Hello my juicy peaches and welcome back to my channel. It's your priestess Peaches here, supporting you to live your juiciest life and co-create heaven on earth. Today we are delving into something I personally feel every woman needs to know, and that is pelvic self-care, because without it you're not only risking your sexual health but also losing touch with your pleasure, your power and your vitality. Today, we will explore together how you can love and care for your yoni or yoni, your womb space and your pelvic bowl in ways that really honor your feminine essence and your inner goddess. Have you personally ever felt pain or numbness or tension or looseness within your yoni? Or maybe you've struggled with orgasm and expanded orgasm, or you've struggled with feeling disconnected with your sensuality. I want to tell you, you are not broken, but maybe your body is crying out for some attention, for some care, for some healing, for some love. So let's explore how you can heal and reconnect with this juicy, sacred part of yourself. Many women experience pain, tension, looseness, numbness within their yoni, usually due to stress or trauma or just a lack of awareness and a lack of focus and attention. Without proper care and love and attention, your yoni can actually lose its tone, its dexterity and its suppleness. And these things can lead to pain during intimacy and sexual play. It can lead to discomfort. It can lead to muscle weakness, and it can lead to you not being able to experience your full pleasure potential, and you may struggle to experience orgasm or the deeper vaginal orgasmic states available to you as a woman. Your pelvic bowl is the center of your feminine energy, your creativity and your sensuality. And so neglecting this part of your body can not only lead to sexual health issues, but it can really impact your overall vitality. So in Tantra, the yoni is seen as a portal to deeper connection, to pleasure and to spiritual awakening. Practices like yoni breathing and yoni massage for healing and couples practices can really help you to reconnect with this sacred space that's within you. Sacred sexuality is more than just sexual play. It's really about nourishment and being truly nourished from your sexual energy and honoring your body's rhythms. I also feel like that because we are psycho-emotional sexual beings as women, especially our sexuality is very much linked with our emotions. It's really important to be in emotional alignment in your life and the way you live your life and the choices that you're making. I feel like one of the principles that really applies here is ahimsa, which is no harm. So when your behaviors and your choices and your actions are in alignment with your values and your ethics and your emotional integrity, then it frees up energy, it frees up space for your sexual energy to flow. It's also really important to have an awareness of what it is you're consuming, both with the food that you're eating and also the things that you're in your environment and the things you're choosing to absorb. So that can be content like this, it can be all kinds of things. It's important to have an awareness of what it is you are allowing into your being. In my experience, it's really important to make sure you are eating really vibrant foods like the colors of the rainbow, and to not be contributing to the suffering of other sentient beings on the planet, because this will then align you with the vibe of your sexual energy, which is life-giving, it's life force energy. And when you are living in alignment with that energy, it does flow a lot better and a lot more freely within you. I'd love to share with you some pelvic self-care practices that will help you to reconnect with your yoni, your feminine energy, your sensuality, and your sexual erotic self. So the first one is healing yoni massage. So this isn't a yoni massage for pleasure purposes or gratification or for orgasm purposes, although it can lead into that, but the intention here is for simply healing, nourishment, connection with your yoni. So it's a gentle self-care practice that helps you to release tension, create dexterity and suppleness and tone within your yoni, and help you to reconnect with this part of your body. It's really important to use lubrication here, just like how you would if you were massaging any other part of your body. So using organic oils like coconut oil can be really helpful, and it's safe to use internally as well. But you will know your body better than I know your body, so make sure that you find a organic oil or a lubrication that is going to suit you. It's all about presence and intention rather than any kind of end goal or agenda. It's all about letting yourself heal with your healing touch and just massaging into points of tension, soreness, itchiness, numbness, any points where you feel like you're disconnected or the pleasure isn't flowing. It's about gently massaging into those parts of your yoni so that you can start to release any blocks, any energetic blocks, emotional blocks, physical blocks that are preventing your yoni from thriving. The next one is yoni steaming. So you can create a sacred ritual using herbs like lavender, rose, calendula, mugwort to cleanse and rejuvenate your yoni with a vaginal steam. The next one is yoga for pelvic health. There are specific yoga practices like goddess pose, happy baby, even pigeon pose, and poses that open up your hips that can strengthen your hips and pelvic area. Tantric practices using breath work, sound and movement to circulate energy through your pelvic bowl and to release blocks. Also practices that consider all of your senses and physical touch practices that can really awaken your sensitivity and connect you with your creative energy and your body. The jade egg practice, using a jade egg to strengthen, tone and create that dexterity again, can really help you to awaken your yoni. A regular jade egg practice can increase your sensitivity. It strengthens the pelvic floor muscles whilst also creating suppleness, which is what you need. You need that relaxation and suppleness within the tissues as well, and it improves the energy flow throughout the sacral center, the root and sacral center, sorry. Then there's crystal yoni wands, a rose quartz wand. The rose quartz holds a certain frequency that can be very healing and loving for your yoni, and it can be used for gentle internal massage to release tension and trauma. Unlike vibrating devices, which can sometimes overstimulate and numb you over time, the crystal wand tools promote healing, presence and connection. And it's not about trying to get to an end goal as quickly as possible and stimulate yourself or overstimulate. It's about gently healing yourself using the crystal wands. Then we've got sacred sexuality practices, which are all about exploring more sensual touch and movement without focusing on intercourse or orgasm. So these are practices like Kareza practices and also, again, tantric practice. You can allow your body to guide you. So another one is a healing couples massage, healing couples yoni massage. So you can invite your partner to participate in a healing yoni massage, which is focused on healing, as the name suggests, rather than pleasure or sexual play or orgasm. So you're not going into the masculine energy of goal-driven sexual play or agenda-focused. There's nothing trying to be got out of this, and that can help you to create trust with your partner, a space of trust, love, and emotional release, emotional vulnerability, which creates a deep bond and intimacy with yourself and with your partner. Healing yoni meditations is the next one. For instance, you can visualize light or warmth filling up your pelvic bowl to release stored tension or trauma. But there are specific practices like vaginal reflexology and specific tantric guided practices that can really help to really honor your pelvic bowl and the corresponding emotions that are linked to certain areas within your pelvic bowl. We then have herbal medicine, so you can use herbal teas, tinctures, capsules, powders that can really support your hormonal health, that can really support rejuvenation of your sexual centers and your sexual chi. and herbs that can really tone the tissues within your yoni and help create balance and harmony for you. And the next one is essential oils. So essential oils like rose, geranium, clary sage can be added to baths or used in massages, not internally, obviously, for relaxation and healing purposes. And also just burning essential oils or smelling the essential oils and aromas can really help you on an emotional level too. The next one is pelvic health devices. There are devices that can help with pelvic floor exercises such as Kegels. It's really important that you do Kegels properly and in conjunction with yoni massage and yoni breathing, because the issue is if you're only doing the Kegels or Kegel practices, you can create tension because you're just strengthening, and then there's no suppleness, there's no dexterity, and that can actually cause issues later down the line where your muscles can stop engaging, and that can actually lead to muscle weakness. And we don't want tension, we want suppleness, we want flow, we want relaxation as well. And so it's important, if you are doing toning practices, to always massage, to always have relaxation as well. So when done properly, these devices can be really great because they help you to do a full Kegel. And there's devices that you can place inside your yoni that have biofeedback, and it can show you when you're doing a full Kegel, fully engaging all the muscles. And devices like that can be really helpful to keep track of your muscle contractions, so you know how many yoni breaths you've been doing, and to promote health and strength within your yoni. Another way that you can connect with your pelvic bowl and your yoni is with yoni art. You can create art inspired by your yoni as a way to celebrate and connect with this part of your body. Another way is through pelvic mapping. So there's a diagram you can draw that has the 4 quadrants of your pelvic bowl, your yoni, inside, and you can use your fingers to really move into each quadrant of your yoni and ask yourself certain questions that relate to the quadrants of your yoni. So that can really help you to establish what is going on in each part of your yoni and how that feels on an emotional level, psychological level, physical level, spiritual level, sexual level. The next one is syncing with your cycle. So it's really important to align your lifestyle, exercise, and meals with your menstrual cycle and hormonal phases, depending where you are in your life, phase of life right now. If you are still experiencing a monthly bleed, then you can really honor your body's cyclical nature by connecting with the 4 seasons of your cycle. So we've got the spring phase, which is the follicular phase, so you can explore creativity and light movement like yoga or dance, and you can bring this into your business. If you're an entrepreneur, you can bring this into your sex life, your sexual play. So there's the springtime, the follicular phase. The summertime is the ovulation phase, which is where you're at peak energy and you can do strength-based exercise and hydrating foods. And then the autumn phase is the luteal phase, where you can slow down and start focusing on introspection and support your body with warming, nutrient-dense meals and balance your sugars with roasted root vegetables, things like that. And then there's the winter phase, which is your bleed, and that's where you can rest and reflect and nourish your body with really grounding foods, and you can use that concept to overlap into all aspects of your life. So syncing with the seasons and syncing with the moon phases as well can really deepen your connection to the cycles of life and nature and your body. Your yoni is part of you. You can't really go about your day ignoring this part of you. And if you have been ignoring this part of you, neglecting and abandoning this part of you, then this is your invitation to start paying your yoni more attention and care and giving your yoni some TLC. Your yoni is like an extension of you. It's not just part of you, it has a consciousness, it has feeling, your emotions are so deeply connected to your yoni, and so it's really important not to dismiss or avoid this part of your body and being. Just like the rest of your body needs to exercise, it needs nourishment, it needs attention and care, Your yoni also deserves nourishment, exercise, attention, and care, and healing as well. So by embracing sacred sexuality and tantric practices and living in alignment with your highest values and your emotional integrity, you can awaken your feminine power and reconnect with your pleasure, your sensuality, your sensitivity, your vitality, and your creative life force energy. I want to say, just start small. Start with one practice, one of the things that I shared there, and build on it and grow from that space. And you don't have to do a 20-minute yoni breathing practice. You could do a 1-minute yoni breathing practice, or just a few breaths now and then. It doesn't have to be this huge thing that's going to feel like a chore or another thing to do on your to-do list. You can start really small and implementing things in a small way into your daily life, and then soon it becomes a habit, it becomes a way of being, and you'll soon find that more time seems to be created for these things if you're prioritizing them, and you'll start enjoying them more and more, and so you will then want to prioritize them more and more, and you'll see the benefits that they have with all areas of your life. And so that will then encourage you and inspire you to keep doing it more and more and more. So before you go, I just want to share with you some of my offerings that I feel might be beneficial for you if you are wanting to really love and nourish your pelvic bowl and create pelvic self-care rituals in your life. So I have something completely free that you can use. I have a Yoni Breathing playlist on this channel, and I also have Yoni Breathing Treasures, which is 7 free guided audio meditations, visualizations with Yoni breathing that you can download from my online course platform for free. So that's a starting place. I then have Awaken Your Pleasure, either the online course version or the one-to-one option. That is a 6-phase process that takes you from any kind of sexual shutdown through sexual healing into connecting with your sensuality, and then moving into your pleasure and then expanding your pleasure so that you can become fully sexually expressed and empowered. I also have Intimate Tantric Massage, which is a massage sequence for couples, and that includes yoni and lingam massage, so that is the female and male genitals. I also have my one-to-one program, Rising in Love, and that's all about rising in love, pleasure and sex with your partner. And you can find all of these offerings on my website, and I'll leave the links in the description box below, and you can apply to work with me in the description box below as well. And I just want to say thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for being here and being on this journey. It really does mean the world to me, and I hope that you received some value out of this video. That is my intention, that you receive value from my content. If you did receive value from this video, or you just liked listening to me, then please do subscribe so that you can become part of this juicy community. And please do like the video and leave me a comment. Let me know any practices that you have tried that have helped you to connect with your pelvic bowl, care for your pelvic bowl, and awaken your pelvic bowl and your yoni. And let me know where you are on your journey. I would love, love, love to connect with you. I am sending you so much love and wishing you an amazing day. And as always, remember to keep it juicy. Bye.